Here comes Black Shadow. It'll be the last to move in. This is the Valet Donald Kent handicap over the 1600, starting out there on Matheson Road. Red lights on, racing. Paddy Shadow was actually the first of them to leave. Inspirational Girl will be back there midfield and being heeled along as Scoreline presses on, looking for the front and now burns them off to get there. Spirit and Fire coming over. Black Shadow rushes up there to be third, settling down. And back on the inside next, Paddy Shadow with Abby Lane, the grade, joining her. 3/4 of a length away, Skin and Tins, who's going up next between horses. Then a length and a half to Fancy Fox, Inspirational Girl. The last trio go crying back with Jazz Para. The tail end is Duck Feet. 1,000 to go. They head out down the riverside of the course, and Spirit and Fire just ripping and tearing a little here. Wants a bit more rain against Pateman, out by 2. Scoreline. A length away, Black Shadow. Back on the inside then came Paddy Shadow. It was being closely followed then on the outside by Abby Lane. 3/4 Skin and Tins. Inspirational Girl is on the move around them 3 deep as they approach the 650. Back on the rail, Fancy Fox. A length off those go crying, followed by Jazz Para, and Duck Feet still whip them all in as Spirit and Fire makes all haste for home. At the 450, Spirit and Fire led the way coming into the home corner. Scoreline is running second. Going up there is Black Shadow as they come around the home corner. Paddy Shadow looking for a run back inside of those. And then on the rail, Fancy Fox getting chopped out slightly. Here comes Inspirational Girl right down the outskirts of the track. Scoreline reached the lead. Paddy Shadow, Skin and Tins, Inspirational Girl trying to hunt it down. Skin and Tins, Inspirational Girl go to Scoreline. Inspirational Girl dive, got the neck clear, and Inspirational Girl in the absolute last bound for Hall has got there. Inspirational Girl over Skin and Tins. Scoreline, great battle with Paddy Shadow close up near the rail. They were followed home by Fancy Fox. Duck Feet from last has passed quite a few in the run to the line, Black Shadow included. Then go crying Jazz Para, Abby Lane dropping right out, and Spirit and Fire likewise to finish back there last. 5, 1, 3 and 2, those numbers will be here after the running of race number 6, Inspirational Girl. Peter Hall timing his run so sweetly. On the Reliable Man mare, she goes back to back over the 1600 and has picked them up in the last bound or two. Scoreline has kicked again, got a dive for second just in front of Skin and Tins, and Paddy Shadow with every chance back on the inside was the next of them home. Fine win though by Inspirational Girl. She'd come out 3, 4 deep with about 700 to go. She got moving, always going to take a bit of time to really wind up. She's out of that Zabeel mare, Be Inspired, and one wonders now whether she gets an opportunity to stretch out after winning again here at her 5th career start today. She posts win number 4. Inspirational Girl for Peter's Investments, bringing up a double, trained by Grant and Alana Williams, and Peter Hall aboard the favourite, getting home. Scoreline was game, very game. Led early, then got headed, trained by Chris Gilbert, by Captain Gerard, Christy Bennett in the saddle, and third goes the way of Skin and Tins, who's only a breath away by Patronise from Flaming Magic, trained by Ash Maley, and the rider Jade McNaught. Now the time, 1:35.90, so they really had their skates on. They did roll 1:35.90. Spirit and Fire just wanted to go keenly out there in front. 36.09 the sectional, a short neck and a short head. The official margins there after the running of race number 6, but building up a really good record. 5 starts, 4 wins a second, and I think some could argue that it was absolutely stiff, the only time that she'd suffered a defeat. Very progressive, promising mare. Race 7, the Detonator Stakes, the feature at 4:45. Over the 1800, a field of 9. No changes as Scotty Embry joins us downstairs, and he's with the managing part owner, Bob Peters, after the victory.
Thanks, Darren. Yes, I do have Bob with me after the win of Inspirational Girl. Bob, tell us a little bit about this mare, a Reliable Man stock. You've had a couple of them.
Yes, I took a liking to Reliable Man when I saw him race at Randwick, and I've bred quite a few mares to him over the years, and but this is one that we purchased. She's out of Midnight Special's family that we had a lot of luck with, and Midnight Special through Neverland for us, and she's closely related to them.
A really, really good family. What about in the mounting yard here? Does it give you any concerns watching her just get a little bit worked up today?
Yes, I think she's probably telling us that she might have had enough for a little while. She's not the big strong mare, but she's you know, she's on her toes all the time, so we'll have to just have a look at her and possibly give her a little break now.
Is it fair to say you've got a bit of an opinion of her, one that could maybe work her way through the grades and graduate to bigger and better things?
Yeah, she needs to strengthen up a little bit. If you can see, she's quite a fine mare, and if we give her a bit of time, that might happen.
And what about the man that you've got on the bench when Willie goes over to ride Regal Power, Peter Hall? He always does a good job for you.
Yeah, only just that time.
And what about Regal Power earlier on? Were you impressed with his first up effort?
It was a good run. Nothing was making up ground, and he had to go wide. I was, you know, I said to anyone that would listen early on that I didn't think Caulfield would be his sort of track, and as it turned out, that's what it was like.
Congratulations, Bob, and I'm sure there's every chance we'll be chatting again later on. Good luck.
Oh, thank you. I hope we are.
There's Bob Peters with the win of Inspirational Girl here. We'll grab Peter Hall for a little bit of a word after the win of Inspirational Girl, 5-1-3-2. Peter Hall, he always picks up these rides and gets on at the right time. Talk to us about her in the mounting yard and behind the gates, Hawley, because she wasn't all that keen.
Yeah, look, she was never going to hurt me, but she was having a good look around and just getting a bit of stage fright. So, yeah, once she got moving, she was all right.
You don't get stage fright whatsoever. Talk about us through the run too, because you were niggling her a fair way from home.
Yeah, they went a little bit quick for her, and I definitely think she'll get further, but she showed good tenacity to dig deep and win. She's done a good job.
There's one thing that always puts a smile on your face, and it's Star Exhibit. Can you give us a push into him in the Detonator Stakes?
Oh, look, he's a classy animal, and you know, everything goes smooth. He should take care of them.
Two old superstars together. What could go wrong? Good luck, Hawley.
Thanks, mate.
There's Peter Hall with the win there on Inspirational Girl. He's on the favourite in the next. The Detonator Stakes, a listed race over 1,800 metres here at Ascot with Star Exhibit. 5-1-3-2 after the running of race 6 here at Ascot.